So Fabio called and said, what's the situation?
He's called and said that he's been without power since Sunday. He said it's been miserable. He's been sleeping in the heat. He said all his food's ruined. He can't get ice anywhere. He said he has glass doors, like in his bedroom, like sliding glass doors. He said they were bowing in like 3 inches all throughout the night. I guess probably from the pressure and the wind. He was like, I thought they were gonna bust. And he said we were gonna flip our king size bed up and put it against the window if they busted.
Oh my god.
But he says it's miserable with no AC, no power, no ice, no.
So you went to get ice today, there was no... What about gas?
I didn't say anything about gas.
What about water?
I didn't ask.
No? Oh. Yeah, Kayla, she said that when she went to check ours that there was like no power. She couldn't tell if we had power because there were no lights. But I guess one side of the road has power and the rest of the neighborhood doesn't. Mm-hmm. So make like spaghetti-o things or whatever on one of those like stove, like fire stoves, you know. But she says she's had power pretty much the whole time, luckily. But everybody else around her like doesn't.
Jane still doesn't have power.
Jane still doesn't have power. They're supposed to check out of a hotel today.
It is miserable with no power in that heat, no fans even, just sitting.
Open your windows.
Yeah, what if
get a cross breeze.
No breeze going.
Trying to get a cross breeze.
Hot as fuck, just sitting in your sweat. And if you don't have power, you have no hot water. I
tried calling my Poppa yesterday, and it wouldn't connect because there was no cell service.
Everybody's on it because they have no other way. So everybody's got the internet on their phones. They're all doing.
They're all crashing the fucking cell service.
The cell towers are being run off generators. A lot of them. They have generators to power them. So they're probably not like full capacity, and everybody's on it at the same time.
Something else off the fucking internet. Like, take this as like a nice relaxing time to get off the fucking internet and away from the world. Like, the next one's a Florida Keys resident.
Keys got those?
Yeah.
Oh,
oh shit. Look at the Keys. All those boats. Oh, those boats. That guy's in a tent? Oh!
There's nothing left for us. We just got here this morning to check. I had to climb through that window to get in, and everything that wasn't packed in my truck is gone. I saved the chest that I've been putting stuff in ever since I was a little kid. Pictures of my mom, you know, the baseball cards and stuff to pass to my son. But you know, it's part of living here. There's a price to pay no matter where you live. You save what you can, and Mother Nature takes the rest.
I went through Andrew and the Redlands. I went through Hurricane Charlie and
Punta Gorda.
And now Irma.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this poor man.
Material goods can be replaced.
Exactly, material goods can be replaced. That's why we brought our pictures.
His truck, there's seaweed in his truck. It's underwater. Damn.
Oh!
Damn, look at that house!
So sad, that breaks my heart. That breaks my heart. Growing up, like, I went sailing with my papa and them, like, every year we went to the Keys. Every year, like, since I was only, like, a couple of months old. Like, wow. That's so sad. That's so sad. Like, that's what I was worried that our house was gonna look like. I was worried, like, the water was just gonna come up and just, like, wash everything away. Like, we're so lucky. My heart just, like, breaks for those people.
That thing was a 3-story condo.
What thing was a 3-story condo? Chris said this thing was a 3-story condo.
That was 3 stories. That's the top story, the middle story, and then there was a carport. This is it.
He shows us where you can see a car wheel peeking out of the rubble. Mercifully, no one was in the condo, this area under strict evacuation orders.
That's what I said was gonna happen to us. Thank God it didn't fucking happen to us. Actually, let me call my papa and see.
Hey there, Felicia.
Hey, Papa.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine.
I was just calling to see how your house was. Will you turn that down?
Well, I lost some shingles off the roof. Got some limbs blown off my tree. That's about all. The house is in good shape.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Everything seems to be pretty good, except there's a little bit of shingles in the yard and some limbs in the yard.
What about the boats?
I tried calling you, but I couldn't get to you.
Yeah.
How small?
I tried calling you also, and it wouldn't connect. It was saying that like there was no cellular service.
Oh.
So I think maybe some cellular lines were down, and maybe everybody was trying to call their loved ones, so it blocked everything up. I don't know, but I tried calling you yesterday, and I couldn't get through. It just said no cellular service, so I figured you'd probably try to call me, and if I didn't hear from you, I'd call you back.
Yeah, I'll try and call in and let you know that we're all safe. Everything happened fine. We all went to Annie's for, thought we was going to get a bad surge from the canal.
That's what I thought too.
That didn't happen. I didn't even lose power.
Really?
No, we got power the whole time.
That's good. So I'm glad that everything's okay over there. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad your house is okay. I'm sorry that you're gonna have to replace some shingles, but
Well, I was gonna have to replace the roof anyhow. It was getting old, but I was waiting for the wet season to get over. But it's just gonna hurry it up now.
well, with the hurricane, since you have to replace shingles anyways, with the hurricane, maybe you can get your insurance to cover it. Do you have hurricane insurance?
I don't have insurance, honey.
Oh, you don't?
No, I'm insuring myself.
Oh.
So, I don't know. I figure it's going to cost me $10,000 or so.
Yeah, it will. I actually went to school with a guy. He lives in Apollo Beach still, and that's what his company does, is roofs. If you want, I can reach out to him and see if he can maybe give you a price quote or something.
I've got two already looking at it, honey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had a guy come, the young fella come by this morning, and I got one coming this afternoon. See what he says.
Okay.
There's a lot of them, but they're all busy right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's good for them. They'll make money, but it's bad for their customers.
Yeah. I have a little leak, but it wasn't a roof that's leaking, it was a J-band. I got a stain in my ceiling because it blew some a little bit in.
I see.
But that's the biggest damage I got was a little stain in my ceiling.
That's not that bad.
It come out real good considering that was a bad storm.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm so glad that you're okay.
Back.
What?
When you're heading back.
I don't know. Probably maybe like Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, maybe they'll have gas by then, huh?
Yeah, that's what we hope.
That's been one of the worst things, there's no gas.
Yeah.
The people were taking so much, filling up like 20 damn tanks, 6-gallon tanks, plus their car, plus their load.
And then not leaving any for anybody else, huh?
That's
Just worried about
everybody's
themselves.
looking after themselves. They have generators, and it takes gas to run a generator, and they feel like the electric's gonna go off. They're gonna run the generator.
Yeah.
We're in fine shape.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Just don't get my roof. We shingle, that's all.
Okay, that's a good deal.
Good deal.
Yep. I'm glad that you're okay. I'm glad you survived it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad your house survived it.
Yeah, that's the good part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Papa. Well, I won't hold you up. I'm making breakfast, so we're about to eat breakfast, but I just wanted to make sure everything was okay with you.
All right. So I'll talk with you later.
Okay, Papa. I'll talk to you later. I love you bunches.
Love you.
I'm making cream of wheat, and a lot of people don't like cream of wheat. Like, I brought it home and Chris's mom was like, ew, cream of wheat, you eat that? And I'm like, yeah, that's why I bought it, because I eat it. But I make it a special way, which includes a lot of butter and this. It's like a coffee powder stuff, like a creamer. I call it cremora. That's what it looks like. It's like a powder. Do you see it in there? The cream of wheat, my papa, the way that I make the cremora is the same way that my papa made it. And it's the only way that I eat it.